God rules, uplifting Bible verses in times of trouble. War everywhere, economic recessions, political divides. The world seems overwhelmed by truly concerning situations nowadays. All the news can get really discouraging at times, especially if you're dealing with personal troubles on top of it. But no matter how fallen this world has become, there is always something you can rely on. God still rules. You may be feeling concerned by what the government is doing, how their regulations will affect your future, whether the rulers of the world know what they're doing, how their decisions may impact you and your family. But never forget that there is an authority above any authority on this earth, and God Himself oversees everything. Romans 13:1. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. You may be feeling the threats of the enemies surrounding you from all sides. Maybe people disappointed you or even caused real harm unexpectedly. Maybe you continually brace yourself for danger, even before they happen, just so you won't get hurt again. At times like this, God sees you. He really does. In the worst of times, He is still in control. More than that, trust Him that He too provides refreshment and sufficient blessing to deal with your enemies. You will be well fed and provided for no matter what happens. Psalm 23:5. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed and refreshed my head with oil. My cup overflows. His authority surpasses what men can do. And the good news is, the one who is in charge wants to take care of you if you put your trust in Him. No matter how bleak the world seems, will not change what He can and will do for your life. Matthew 10:29. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care. And sometimes God allows you to go through things that may seem bleak, but all of it is never out of His jurisdictions. He knows what He is doing. Our logic is limited to our limitation as human, but God is not beholden to the same confine of our understanding. His purpose is often not revealed in the here and now, but things always have a way to reveal itself down the line. When you walk with God, you best believe it. In Proverbs, God conveys this over and over. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord has made everything for its purpose, even the wicked for the day of trouble. Proverbs 19:21. Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand. No matter what happens, God is the one in control. Even when something seems bad right now, there may be a greater purpose that our limited man logic cannot yet understand. Who knows, it may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Even when things seem hard, believe in your heart that God rules over it too, and whatever is in His rule, He can turn into something far better than you can imagine. Romans 8:28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose.